Good morning. We have with us today Mr. Cameron Lackpour. He's an Oracle ACE director and is also going to be one of our very, very exciting presenters at Top Gun US coming up in September in Dallas. So welcome, Cameron. I wanted you to please introduce yourself. Just tell us a little bit more about you, your background, and how you got to where you are today in the Hyperion world.
I first saw Essbase. That's probably the core of what I do in 1993, the end of it. And I can really distinctly remember my boss throwing what was then Arbor Software's manual in, I believe, a package of floppy disks, no CD back then, across his desk saying, I'm getting killed with $1 million a year in mainframe costs. Take a look at this. And that was it. I was Mr. Essbase.
Based on your experience, are there some game changers that are coming to the marketplace and to this particular set of products that you are very excited about?
Yeah, so, I mean, as I mentioned, I started out with Essbase in its very earliest days when it ran on an OS2 box and was something that was very lightweight. I have seen many instances, or at least I used to see many instances of Essbase where the server was running in a closet somewhere and finance owned it and IT just didn't want to know about it. That has its bad points, but it made it a very agile tool. But that's changed. As first with Hyperion and then with Oracle, these are not necessarily lightweight tools. Essbase is coming to the cloud. Oracle announced it, and it's coming like a freight train. What I find so fascinating and so wonderful about it is it's going to make Essbase a lightweight tool again. You will not need, you a customer, you a consultant will not need a server room to run this. That'll be Oracle's problem. I think it's going to liberate Essbase. I think it's going to make all those smaller or departmental applications be viable again without relying on IT as much as they did in the past.
Particularly speaking about your session, can you give us a little bit more detail on that and what the attendees can expect from your session specifically?
Sure. So the session looks at a series of pretty common use cases: allocations, aggregations, rate calculations, currency conversion. These are the things we do with Essbase and planning all the time. There are, at the same time, multiple ways of doing that now. The BSO has been around since the beginning of Essbase. ASO has been around for 7 years, 8 years, something like that. And now hybrid is here. And it becomes a challenge picking the right tool for the job. Often we pick the tool that we know the best. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the right way to do it. This session will show how to solve these use cases using the various tools. And then what I'm really excited about, what I really like about this session, is it offers a way to scorecard it. Scorecard the decision about what tool you go with. And I don't think we see that very often. Sometimes a product gets sold. Sometimes it's the tools we know. Sometimes I honestly don't know why a given approach is used for solving an Essbase problem. This session is going to show you how to make the decision yourself. We won't cover every possible use case in the world. It's just a session. How many could we do? But with the framework of a scorecarding approach for the tools, I think you'll be able to walk out of the session really being able to apply it in your daily job right away.